So hi guys. This is another episode of the Bachelorette Diaries. I know you guys are all excited. So this week I will be posting it on YouTube because all y'all are complaining that you can't comment or I go on for so long, which not gonna lie, I do, but it's appropriate, so calm down. So I'm posting on YouTube and see how you guys like it better. If you guys like it, I'll just end up posting on YouTube all the time now. So y'all tell me what you like and what you don't like. Okay? Okay. So let's see. Where do we start for this episode? So this is episode I want to say episode 4. So, our first date, ladies and gents, goes to Jed. And Hannah and Jed go to, well, first of all the guys and her go to Boston, Massachusetts, which is super cool because, that's where I was born. Anyways, so they go there, and Jed had the first one-on-one date. So they went to some bar, drank a little, and then they went to, what was it? Oh, to a basketball gym where they met like 2 famous basketball players from the Boston Celtics or something like that. Hopefully that's the right team. So then they did like a little practicing with the 2 players. So basically that was their date. It was cute. I mean, I love Jed. Jed is the real one. They're super cute together. I'm rooting for him. And then, of course, they have dinner at the end of it, and y'all know he got the rose. There was nothing too interesting about his. Like, he was fine. Like, it was cool. It was a cool date. I like him, so I'm happy with it. Then, y'all, we get to the group date. So, the group date was with Luke P, the most drama-filled person on the season, by far. So, he's on the group date, and they go play rugby. Don't really know that sport, don't really know what it is, but guys, it's really rough, and it's like soccer and football mixed together. So the guys don't have like any padding or whatnot to like help protect themselves. Like, it's like they just throw you out to the wolves and see what happens. So some of the guys, there was 2 teams. There was a blue and green team. And Luke P, of course, got super physical and super violent against the other team. And one of the players on the other team, called Luke S, I know, crazy, but Luke S got thrown down by Luke P on the floor, and it was real bad. And then Luke P, like, kneed him in the head, which was so uncalled for. That whole episode was so uncalled for. But Luke P, like, is adamant that Luke S came after him and wanted to punch him, which is so false. So then, during the little dinner, before she announces the group date rose, she pulls Luke P to the side and like, hey, what exactly went on during the date? And he's like, well, Luke S was like coming at me with his fists clenched, and I'm like, boy, no he didn't. No he didn't. You lying. So that's his whole story he told Hannah, and then she's like, okay, well, let me talk to Luke S. And of course, Luke S has a completely different story to it, and she's debating on which one she should like, basically trust. I'm like, girl, don't trust Luke P. He sucks. Okay? I mean, Luke S is not, I don't like him. he's not cute at all. So sorry. But he's alright. He's just there, you know? But Luke P, like, just, I hate him. I hate him. He's horrible. So, during that whole dinner, she was, like, confused about her feelings. She's like, well, did I pick, like, am I picking Luke P? Like, should I pick him? Should I trust him? I'm like, girl, no. No, you shouldn't. So then she gives the group date rose to, what's his name? Garrett, which I really like. He's super cute, so cute. I love him. So basically that's the group date. It was very physical, and it was okay, but they could have done better. So then we go on the second one-on-one, and guess who it's with? My man, Tyler C. Yes, ladies and gents, she goes on a one-on-one date with Tyler C. Which is my husband. He doesn't know that yet, but if he sees this video, then he will know. So they go on a one-on-one date, and she's like, during it, she's like crying, and she's like just not into it because she's like so concerned about, sorry, there was like a little fly in here, you know, norm. So she was like really upset with Luke P and Luke S, like drama, because it was such a big drama thing. So she kind of wasn't really into the date. So she told Tyler that, hey, if I'm acting weird, that's because of it. And then he was like, oh, girl, I want you at your highs and I want you at your lows. I was like, why do you do this to me, Tyler? I was like, man, wow, that's amazing. So they go on a boat and they catch lobster. Like, it was like they were on an episode of Deadliest Catch. I don't know if you have seen it, but it's the exact same thing what they just did. So it was okay. It's not my ideal date. We ain't catching lobsters on my date. No, ma'am. So they were catching lobsters, and of course, after it, the dinner was lobster. The lobster they caught. I was like, wow, that's cool. Way to tie it in together, y'all. I like it. So then they have like a good dinner. It's fine. He gets the rose, which I'm super happy about because I love him. But then I'm really sad because I'm like, well, I need him. He's mine, you know? I know you guys don't feel this, but y'all should. So then, yeah, so he gets a rose, so him and Jed and Garrett are all three safe at this point. So then they go to the cocktail party where she talks to all the guys one last time before she has the rose ceremony. So at the cocktail party, Luke P and Luke S, that whole drama is like insane. It's blowing up. So Luke P basically told Hannah that Luke S doesn't talk about her ever, and he only talks about his liquor store and is like wanting to promote his store, and he's not really in for the right reasons for Hannah, which is a total lie. Luke P just flat out lied to Hannah. So then of course she talks to Luke S, and he's like, oh, no, that's not true at all. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And he's like, I don't like the guy. Like, I never want to see the guy, and I don't want to be around him. So she's like, oh, I'm so confused. I don't know who to choose. I don't know who to trust. And she's like, hey, I just need some time alone, and then I'll figure it out. So then they both go back to, like, with the other guys, just waiting for her to, like, say, hey, do you want to go talk? You know, normal. So then Luke S and Luke P are the only ones, like, sitting on the couches together. Like, all the other guys went somewhere else. And then Luke S and Luke P, like, get into it, y'all. It gets real. Shit gets real. And Luke S called out Luke P for like basically lying to Hannah. He's like, oh, you're so unbelievable. You know that's not true. Like, I'm here for Hannah and don't you ever forget about it. Like, that's his exact words, y'all. So then Luke P was like, oh, I didn't say that. Like, that's not what I meant. And I'm like, boy, you lying. You lying. So, basically, it ended on a cliffhanger, and it has to be continued next week. So that's all I have for episode 4, and then next week I'll have more information on how all the drama went down, y'all. So yeah, bye.